So tunneling water from a swamp to a suitable area that you prefer may not be very easy, but then people here are doing some quite significant work trying to channel the water towards a certain downstream area which they prefer. And here they have put multiple culverts which are joined onto each other, and the construction of the manholes for inspection of those culverts is ongoing currently at the site. So you can see quite a number of workers there working at the construction site where they're trying to tunnel the water to a suitable area which they prefer. And this work has been going on for quite some time now, because fighting with water is not an easy task. It has to be that you tunnel the water, and of course sometimes when it rains, when there's a heavy storm, sometimes much water can wash out what you have already constructed. So it takes a bit of effort to actually manage to tunnel the water suitably into a desired area. And the tunnel is going to be constructed all the way through up to down that side, meaning that the direction of the water is already predetermined, and now it's just to construct for it the pathway for which it will flow through. And the path, of course, is the tunneling. Multiple culverts joined together. You can see there are inspection points for the culverts. So there's another inspection point here, another one is here. Currently another one is being made, and there will be several of such inspection manholes along the channel, of which case one big advantage with this tunneling of the water from the swamp is that it will not so much interfere with any additional structures which will be erected in this area, and that therefore means that the durability of the structures that will be erected in this area will be high, because of the fact that they will not be so much interfered with from the swamp water. And the tunneling actually started from some distance up here. So I'm going to put a finger to show the first manhole here. You can see the first manhole, then the second one is around here, the third one is around here, the fourth one here, the fifth one here, and they are proceeding gradually downstream along the channel of the swamp water. So there were also other tunnels which were constructed from this direction, and then they joined these other tunnels that were constructed there. So quite a number of manholes were erected here, and all those manholes, of course, they will be doing the same they'll be serving the same purpose of allowing inspection of that tunnel, so that in case of something like soil clogging the tunnel, inspection through the manholes will be easy and therefore help to remove that problem. So you can see quite a number of structures already in the area. This is an institution actually, therefore meaning that more space means more structures, and I think that's why they are trying to tunnel the water so that they can utilize that area fully for erecting more buildings, such that we have more capacity in that institution's maybe service areas. So in a way, these tunnels which are being built here, they are proceeding at a relatively slow speed, of course. Reason being that fighting with water is not an easy thing. You can fight with water which you have control over, but fighting with natural water from a swamp cannot be an easy thing, and therefore there will be some time to take in facilitating the tunneling of that water through using the culverts in that area. And those culverts, they are quite big in size. For now, take samples of culverts from here where somebody is passing there. These are samples of the culverts which have actually been used to tunnel the water. You can see that they are quite big. Even if the water accumulates much, it will not be able to cause any problem, because the culverts are actually joined onto each other and fixed onto each other with cement, and then side walls built onto them, of which case those side walls are also very well reinforced with cement and some reinforcement bars. And this amount of spacing for the manholes is adequate, because from one manhole to another, and then from one manhole to another manhole again, like that, there is not a very long distance, meaning that you can do inspection from one manhole and see if the problem is still persisting from another manhole, and like that sequentially you can be checking the tunnel to see if there is clogging of soil or any other problem. Sometimes some pebbles could actually accumulate within the tunnel and try to clog the tunnel, but that can easily be checked through the use of the manholes, which have been made and are being made continuously downwards through the channel there. So it's an ongoing work on the project site. Hopefully by the time they finish, we'll have several buildings coming up in that area, so that we have increased capacity of this institution for more service to the beneficiaries.